We somehow bought a phone for $40 from Walmart, and in this video we'll open it up, test it out, and see if it's a scam. And here it is. Oh man, what is this? It's a Straight Talk Wireless Moto G Play. And looking at this, it just looks like an Android phone, right? Like there's nothing about this that looks cheap in any way. You wouldn't imagine it costs $40, but you look at the box and I don't know, it looks legit. 6.5 HD plus fluid 90 hertz display. $40, 90 hertz display. Like, huh? Battery talk time 46 hours, okay. 50 megapixel camera / 8 megapixel front facing camera. That's a lot of megapixels. Again, $40. Oh, this is weird. The top says phone cannot be activated unless scanned at register. Well, I hope Jacob scanned it. He bought these at Walmart. I don't know. He just handed this to me and said make video. So I hope it works. All right, and here on the back we have some features. 1 terabyte expandable storage, Wi-Fi calling capable, 2.4 gigahertz plus blah 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 processor. Okay, so I assume that means you could put a 1 terabyte SD card in there. It doesn't come with a terabyte of storage, which would be wild for $40. All right, anyway, slide it out of the box. I got a pretty clean looking presentation here. And then this splits in half. On the bottom half, we have our charger. Looks like a SIM card removal tool. There's also a nice sealed manual here. Not gonna open that. Keep this in pristine condition. We got another quick start guide that's different from the other quick start guide. All right, and then in this top one here, we have the actual phone itself. Pops on out of there. What the heck? It just feels like a normal phone. Like, I mean, it's plasticky, but again, $40? $40 gets you a phone that's like a little bigger than a normal iPhone Pro? Weird. Man, I gotta say, I absolutely love the back of this phone. The design is really clean, and I love how, you see that? It's actually like pretty slim. That means it doesn't rock back and forth on the table quite so bad as like, you know, your average iPhone or whatever. So, I mean, still got a little bit, but it's just not that bad. I'm used to, you know, the iPhone 17 is gonna have like a full-on camera sticking out the back at this point, so I'll take it. I love the paint, the like metallic reflective finish. It's just, it looks really clean. All right, but let's take this front peel off. Hold on, it's got a smell. Oh, ooh, that's where the $40 went. Ooh, what does that smell like? Why do I kind of like it? But all right, I think we just have to turn it on. Powered by Android. There's no way this thing has Android. Is this an OLED screen? There is no way. There's no way this is an OLED screen. I can't tell because it's like so dark. Should be able to tell a little later on though.
Hello, Moto.
Oh God, that speaker was like good. This device makes less sense every second I use it. I'm just looking for like, this thing has to have downsides, right? Like it has to have like missing features and stuff for, again, $40 for this device. Like, no, I guess not. I guess it's just the best deal in phones right now. Getting your phone ready. This may take a few minutes. I'm seeing the 90 hertz screen. It looks phenomenal. It's very dim, but I don't know if that's because we don't have the brightness all the way up yet. We'll find out. Oh, I unraveled the charging cable and it's not good. It's got like a really cheap rubbery feel and it kind of smells like a pool toy or something. Not the best. Hey, I'll take it. I'm not offended. I'm looking for downsides, truly. Hey, we don't get a charging brick. That's something, I guess. Yeah, now that I'm using the phone, it's definitely not an OLED, because OLEDs usually have pretty good viewing angles. This, you can kind of tell if I move the phone up and down, the viewing angles are real bad. Like, you can't even tell it's on right now. But hey, it still looks pretty good. Yo, the haptic feedback on this phone, I'm signing into Google and all that stuff, and it's like, it feels good. It's got a little bit of a fingerprint looking problem on the back, which is kind of surprising because it's not glossy at all. It just has that kind of material where it's gonna pick up every fingerprint you poke on there, but oh well. That's interesting. I like that it's got like the dual camera thing going on, like, you know, phones like to have with their 5 cameras or whatever these days, but one of them's just a flash. You can tell that's just the flashlight, so there's really only one camera. All right, while we're waiting for this thing to slowly load, I'll explain how Jacob found this. He was just walking around Walmart for like other crap, and he was like just looking at the phones, and he found they have like, it looked like hundreds apparently of these phones that are like 40, 50 bucks that look totally fine. So he basically just found the one they had in stock and walked out with it, which is this Moto Play. And I'm glad he did. I kind of love this thing. Does this thing have a SIM card like pre-installed? Let's find out. It does. Huh. Look at that. Don't even got to put one in there. That's so interesting. I mean, I know the concept of a prepaid phone has been around longer than I have likely been alive, but I've never used one personally, so I'm not familiar with even like, you know, back at the flip phone days what that would look like. So the idea of having a prepaid smartphone is a totally new concept to me. It's fine. It makes sense, I guess. It just, I don't know. It's new to me. That's all I'm trying to say. Dang, man, look at that. We're here. It took a long time to set up. let's give it some criticisms a little bit. It took forever to set up, and it was a bunch of different apps that were all like, you want to sell your soul to us real quick? And it was like 5 times in a row it was asking me about this. What is this? Ready to go explore your device. Later, leave me alone. And look, I popped the thing up, and it's absolutely filled with bloatware that I didn't install or ask for. I just tapped the camera app, and it like crashed immediately. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Get the brightness up a little bit. Oh, that looks pretty good. I do want to see if I can get some of the prepaid phone stuff working, if that's possible, but we'll get to that later. For now, let's just explore the phone. We got this folder Moto. What does this have? It's a bunch of Motorola crap. Please leave me alone. I hate that kind of bloatware, but 40 bucks. Let's relax a little bit. I guess I can't complain. We do have the Play Store. Yeah, you never know. Now, I will say just navigating around the menus, like it's fine right now, but if I open anything new or go a little too fast, it seems to really have some trouble. It could just be because it's like setting stuff up, updating apps and all that. That's like a normal Android thing. I feel like any new Android phone is going to kind of do that for you for a little bit. All right, I want to start with the camera. Let's see if I can get this up and running without it crashing this time. All right, first impression. All right, hold on. Well, before I even take a photo, do you see how bad? Oh man, it's really struggling. It can't keep up with all this movement. Yo, you know what? They're pretty bad. They're not my favorite, but for like a single lens phone, you know, a phone with just one camera, not bad at all. Let's try the selfie camera. You know, that's pretty good. I don't know, what is good, right? Like, it's all relative. For $40, this thing didn't have to have a camera at all, so I'll take basically anything on this guy, but I don't know, it's fine. It's good enough for Instagram, I guess.
This is a video I'm taking of the screen I use to watch myself while I'm recording the videos.
Like, it looks fine. I don't know, it's good enough. It can do videos, whatever. The audio quality on this phone is so outrageously good. It's better than my iPhone. What? This is ridiculous.
All right, the hands were inside this little package with this little stick on the top.
$40? Oh my God, I'm getting mad now. It's making me angry that more expensive phones don't have better speakers. In terms of watching YouTube and stuff, it's fine. The screen color is off. It doesn't look quite right to me. Playback speed's a little slow. It's not unusable. Can it do multitasking? Kinda. It's trying its best. It's very laggy, and it seems to drop some frames a lot. Oh my God, I just noticed something. You see that on top? You see that right there? I know, you're not gonna believe me. This is a phone from 2024. Has a headphone jack. The legends are true. There are still phones with headphone jacks, and they only exist in the $40 range. What the heck? Huh? What did I do? Whoa! Hey, when that works, it's pretty cool. All right, I set up the fingerprint sensor earlier. Let's see how that works. Oh, interesting. Whoa, I don't even have to press the button? You press it to lock it, and I just kind of leave my thumb on there, and it unlocks. It doesn't have like one of those under-the-screen fingerprint sensors, but I actually kind of like this more. Hold on, does it have tap to wake? Love that feature, great. I just pulled up like this picture of like a black PNG, and like, look at how good that, I don't, hold on. I gotta turn the lights off for a second, because this is wild. There's no way the $40 phone has an OLED screen. Okay, good, I'm not crazy. You guys can probably see a little bit of the light coming out, and I can definitely see it now that I have the lights off, like that it's definitely emitting light. So, not an OLED. That's all right though. I mean, the screen, it looks pretty good. It's not that bad. Let's see if we can play some games on it real quick. Oh, yo, I gotta play Stumble Guys. I played this a few months back on a phone. It was actually really fun. Okay, frame rate's getting a little low. Third, I'll take third. Look at that, I did something, Mom. I don't know, that was fine. It played, I don't know, without any issues. Not the best performance in the world, not the worst either. $40, guys. And now that I've used the phone for a little bit, I mean, again, I gotta say the build quality, I like it a lot. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. How much flex is in this phone? Oh, okay. It kind of wants to flex, but it actually has a fair amount of rigidity. You can see it's a little bit of a weak point right here. It wants to bend a little, but I can tell it's firm. It's got like a firmness to it. I don't know if it's gonna survive being dropped more than 2 times, but maybe 1 time it'll be okay. All right, the last thing I want to do, I want to see if I can set up the whole SIM card thing and see if I can call myself with this prepaid situation. All right, guys, I don't think I'm going to do the activation thing. I figured out the whole play here. So they make it pretty easy. They make it pretty unassuming. It's like, oh, just set up your prepaid thing. It's kind of pricey. Like, I was looking at it, and like the 10 gig limited, like you're limited to 10 gigabytes of data, is like $35 a month for this thing. It's not great. I mean, they have better plans and stuff, but it's just go to a real carrier. It's just, you're not going to spend that much, and you're going to get probably better service anyway with a better phone. So it's definitely not worth the money, and that is definitely where they are making their money. Because like, there's just no feasible way you are making a profit off a phone with 40 bucks. But like, I'm thinking about like, how many of you guys out there like kind of would like a device where you don't really connect it to the cellular stuff anyway? You just have it in your car or something for, I don't know, Spotify. But anyways, guys, that was a fun little journey. What an interesting little device. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's any other random phones that are way too cheap that I should buy from Walmart or wherever you find them. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.